Good morning, gamers. Welcome to the Demon Zone. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are we all doing? Let me check some stuff here. My door is too open. One of the things I kind of like about this setup is if I open the door in like the darkened stream setup, it looks like a gate to heaven. Kind of nice, right?
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Well, there will be no heaven for anyone. Jesse Ellie, thank you for the subscription. Only Gamer Hell. That's the other name for the Demon Zone. Gamer Hell. But yeah, hello everyone. Let me sip my coffee here. I've been drinking slightly more coffee because I think my caffeine tolerance has gone up and I don't like it. I want to be a weak baby with caffeine again. Hi John, any thoughts about tofu or soup?
Do you have any ideas about tofu or soup?
So sometimes one dinner I can be a little inflammatory with some of my culinary opinions. And so I do want to temper this a little bit, and I don't want to sound
Have you kept up with new Chainsaw Man at all? If so,
okay, look, we'll get to
that
blue
ship
cheese.
is wild right now.
If someone said to me, "Hey," I'm all a mess. Sorry. If someone said to me, "Hey John, would you like to come over to my house? I make a delicious soup." I would not be friends with that person anymore. I think.
Welcome back, John. Have you seen Place yet? Dublin is covered in pixel art.
I have seen W Place. It's pretty cool. I do not respect soup. I do not believe in it. I think that's a drink pretending to be food, and I don't appreciate it at all. I have no respect for it. I have never had a delicious soup. I've had soup that had enough food in it to be adequate, and that's all. Soup is like when I hear about people starting soup restaurants. I have nothing but disdain for those people. Like what a thing to dedicate your life. What a useless thing. I know some of you are going to find that hurtful and shocking, but it's just what I am. It's just my truth, okay? And you know, like I don't know how many times I've said this on these streams, but you know, my biggest problem, my biggest flaw is that I'm too real. And you all know this about me. You all believe it. And soup can be a great meal depending on the amount of meat and veggies in it. What if we just get rid of the hot water and just eat meat and veggies? That sounds way better. Way fucking better. Oh shit, is it Kentucky Fried Gamer Friday? I did have fried sushi earlier. It was weird, but it was kind of good. John hates soup kitchens. This is just sad. No!
Hey John, my new kitten, Mr. Pepe likes you. He brushed up against the monitor when you appeared.
It sounds like your new kitten has exceptional taste, Magnum weight.
Mondo cool.
Have you had pho?
Yeah, so pho has become a big thing in Dublin in like the last little while, and Wooly took me to a pho place.
Mondo cool.
And
I always love your streams.
thank you, Jellyfish Queen, I appreciate it, and thank you, ADHDM or Adam, for the subscription. Yeah, you know,
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
pho is one of these things where everyone's like, "This is amazing. Wait till you try this," and then I try it, and I'm like, yeah. Okay.
That's right, boys.
So,
Mondo cool.
an exception would be ramen, okay?
John hates ramen. Ramen
Ah!
is
No! I got you! I got you! I got you, Jackery Jack! No, I beat you to the punch, my friend. You tried, and you failed. Another victory for the final gamer. Thank you for the subscription, Jackery Jack. Yeah, you know, it's like, it's... Have you ever tried mushroom soup? I fucking... Okay, you want to ask me what my least favorite food in the entire world is? It's mushroom soup. It's just fungus soaked in water. You're just eating fungus soaked in water. Okay, a lot of super eye patch wolf. Come on, minimum underscore Ray. What if it was a bread bowl? Okay, guys, it's 2025. Can we stop pretending that bread bowls have a point? Okay? Can we just leave them the fuck behind? All right? Do you even like mushroom? No! What about ice soup? Coffee is soup. No, coffee is coffee. Coffee is a drink. Just got here, loving the channel. Well, it's a different vibe here on Twitch, my friends. Elitist eye patch wolf. I'm not elitist. I think I'm just a little on the spectrum and have specific opinions on food. Okay, I think that's all that's going on. John's on his soup Nazi arc. Why does that sound familiar? Soup Nazi. Oh, that's a Seinfeld episode. Yeah, I knew. Bread bowls are out, spaghetti bowls are in. It's from Seinfeld. Yeah, I gotta watch more Seinfeld. Sometimes I watch Seinfeld and I'm like, this is cool, but it never hits like 100% for me. Like, it wouldn't be like one of my favorite sitcoms ever. Mr. Pepe thinks you're too hard on soup. Well, Mr. Pepe's got a lot to learn. Okay. Oh, I need this coffee so bad. I love my coffee so much. Kind of like a proto Always Sunny. Yeah, I wonder, is there any merit to the idea that... because Seinfeld's like the most popular sitcom ever. Like, it's fucking, people love Seinfeld. But I wonder, is Seinfeld a little harder to get into after you've watched Always Sunny? Because the thing I've always heard is that, like, the Always Sunny characters start where the Seinfeld characters ends. Hates soup, hates Seinfeld, hates mushrooms. Mr. Avery, come on now. Seinfeld cured my anxiety. Nothing ever gets resolved in any episode, so I learned to accept it. And Kid 956, that's like an oddly beautiful sentiment. Anyone else kind of touched by that idea? Like, huh. I kind of get it. Interesting. Chicken soup can cure colds. Look, if chicken soup was actually good, we'd eat it at other occasions when we're not sick. We don't. Seinfeld has the problem of seeming unoriginal because everything else copied from it. Rory, it's the exact same with MASH. I know 100% what you're talking about. You watch MASH and you're like, oh, this is so cliched. And then you realize it's because everyone took everything from MASH. I don't know. It's Always Sunny and maybe overshadowing it now. Yeah, I think it might. Well, not back in the day. Back in the day, Seinfeld was like a fucking phenomenon. Also, Curb Your Enthusiasm is just better Seinfeld. Let's be real. Mothman, I would agree with you. I will watch some Curb Your Enthusiasm. For some reason, I always watch Curb Your Enthusiasm on planes. Like whenever I get on a plane, my first stop is checking if there's any curb, and just hanging out with that for a little bit. Oh, anyway, guys, listen, I got some news. I've started playing Baldur's Gate 3 again, and I started it all over again because I got lost in Baldur's Gate, the city, and was like, I think I need to start again. Which is weird because that seems like the experience of maybe 70% of people who play Baldur's Gate. and it is an unfucking believable game. I am still blown away by how much I love that game. I kind of wish I could play it on stream now because I'm doing a Dark Urge playthrough and it is so good. Um, and I guess I kind of wanted to address the Shadow Heart situation because this is something that got me like a lot of negative flack in previous speeches. And yeah, you know, so for those of you who may not have followed on before, I got a lot of heat in these streams for saying that I wasn't into Shadowheart anymore because she changes her hair at some point in the game, and that I didn't want before she changes her hair, I'm kind of into it. Like that's the kind of look, like the little fringe, the little bangs, like that's something I really go for. That's something I like a lot. And then and then after she changes her hair, that's kind of less. That's kind of less my vibe, you know. I'm less into that, and so. Oh no, did you eat her in the new playthrough? Okay, that could mean a couple of things. The start of John's misogyny arc. No, okay, look. It was specifically the women in my audience that were disappointed in me for the Shadowheart stuff, okay? I get it. I understand. So this time things are going to be different. This time, the plan is to sleep with Shadowheart before she changes her hair and then break up with her straight after so that she can have whatever hair she wants. And that is going to make sure that's going to make it so everyone's happy. Okay, that is I think this is a superior option. I think this will have this will have undone all the damage from before. So yeah. What? Okay, people aren't praising me like I thought they would. What's wrong? But okay, wait, what? Okay, so this isn't a good fucking plan either. What am I meant to do? Chat, like what is... I've literally exhausted both options. I left her when she changed my hair to something I didn't like. And now I'm staying with her to a point and consummating and then leaving. I don't see the problem. Be with Hysterian instead. He's plan B. So, the final incel. No, hang on. Aren't you the bleach guy? Embrace asexuality. Oh, things would be so much simpler if I could. I wouldn't have to do it. I wouldn't have to put off with all this judgment. John, romance someone else. Well, I didn't romance her the first time around because well, we were together, but we never consummated the relationship, you know? And I wish to consummate. Chat. Have you tried accepting her choices and who she is as a person? No. Dumping Shadowheart is basically the same as posting regularly on r/men's rights. John, you will like Lae'zel. Look, okay, Bubsy 1D. So in a recent session, I may have ended up in a situation where I was propositioned by Asterion Minthara and Lae'zel on the one night. And that was a tough choice. But I decided to go with Lae'zel. And then I might have save scummed and then gone with Minthara. And then I might have done the same thing again and gone with Asterion. I'm guessing that will probably not go down super well. Did Halcyon watch? No, Halcyon's dead. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Hey, Hunter Buddy, how's it going? I actually just watched your video. That was really sweet, man. I'm going to go over it in depth properly later. I kind of scrubbed through it, but I want to watch it proper. I also dropped it in the Versus Wolves Discord. Okay, so who is the hottest? Honestly, probably surprisingly Minthara, who's the one who's out of those three I'm like least into. But I thought her sex scene was like super well done. Hey Wolf, did you come out to your audience? No, I mean, yeah, like a couple of years ago, I guess.
My super eye patch wolf, for shame.
Zazriel, I am so sorry, my friend. What about Raphael? You can sleep with Raphael? That's mental. I guess he does wear fancy clothes. He came out as a misogynist on this stream. Come on, Bubsy 1D. Oh, and then I reset the entire save and have started pursuing Shadowheart. That's the goal. Kind of want to see the Halcyon. Cutscene. So basically, I got that from siding with Minthara on the. I think I'm saying that wrong on the in Act 1. But then, so I'm playing like I'm gonna do a proper video about this, but a proper regular Eye Patch Wolf video, not a super Eye Patch Wolf video. Where I'm playing the Dark Urge and it's fucking awesome. It's so good. It's so good. But I find that if you go 100% evil in the Dark Urge, it's like less interesting because you're just being totally evil all the time. However, if you do like the big crazy good stuff and like try and do things as right as possible while doing Dark Urge, you're Dexter Morganing it. You're a fucking serial killer who's a secret. It's so good. It's so good. Thank you for the subscription, CEO Das Rabudas. John's Dark Urge is to mock women. No, I like women, and women, I get on well with women. God damn it, it's like fucking half my friend group is lesbians. I'm going to a lesbian birthday party tomorrow. I'll have you know. Although I think the theme is yaoi, which, you know what, has never quite made sense to me, but each whatever brings you joy in this world. I found Paladin Dark Urge pretty fun. That is really fun. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting some pretty wild suggestions about what my Dark Urge is here. Okay, look, okay. There's a misconception that just flew by in the chat that I need to clear up. People think I am angry that she dyes her hair. I am not angry she dyes her hair. I'm angry that she gets rid of her fringe. In my playthrough originally, she never dyed her hair. I took a different path, but she did go from like, okay, she did go from like kind of this, I put some hairspray in my hair earlier because I look like a Lego character. She goes from like this to like this. And I'm just not into it. I just was not into it, okay? Almost all John's OCs are women. That is true. Thank you, Ertz Twitch. I appreciate it. You always have my back, bro. No, I see what you mean. You have a point. Excellent. Have you considered that bangs are always bad? Not to me, Caddis. John is disgusted by foreheads. I don't love them. I don't love them. It's not a woman thing. I just don't find foreheads that appealing a lot of the time, except Vegeta's, which is very pretty.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Look, it's perfectly clear. John gets angry when women have bodily autonomy.
Okay, no, that's not what this is about. I really came into this expecting that I'm the good guy. Okay? You would not believe how many women tolerate me in their life. It's like more than 5, all right? Not including my mom, who I have a great relationship with, god damn it. John, I don't think you're going to win here. I'm beginning to worry about that, Riley Secret Fox. Just give up and date Gail. Not Gail. Oh. Not. The worst of all worlds. Jesus. Like, if I was to rank the Baldur's Gate 3 companion, is that what we gotta do? Okay, hang on. Let me see if there's a fucking if yeah, there must be. What's that website where you can rank shit? What's it called? Tier maker. Okay. Oh man, there's loads of some loads you can just compete in here. Interesting. I'll switch over in a sec, chat. Okay, Baldur's Gate 3 companions. Oh. I'm not familiar with a lot of these. I think they're throwing some people in here that I don't know who they are. Let me try and find a different one. Man, okay, I think I still have a lot of shit to do in this game. Yeah, there's loads of these. Okay, let me try and find a better one. Baldur's. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 Romance. Okay, here we go. The portraits are kind of bad, but I think we'll go with it. And I know who most of these are. All right. Okay. So here we are, chat. Okay. Let's start with Will. I can never remember how to pronounce his name because he never lasts that long in my party. I think Will's super fucking boring. I don't think that Will is like... I think out of every character in Baldur's Gate 3, he's like the most traditional. And I think he's the most like archetypical in terms of like, he is like something from like an old fairy tale. And I think that's kind of interesting. And like, I like, he has this interesting little turn into a demon or stuff. It's pronounced Will. Yeah, always the hero. He's very handsome, but I don't want to fuck him. I don't want to fuck him at all. So, look, he's conventionally attractive. He gets put in the C tier. I don't know who the fuck this is. No idea. I've never encountered them. And they seem fine. They look nice, I guess. Wow, there's so many more women here than there is men. Mud1111, yeah, they stripped up just about all his interesting personality traits from the early access version. Mud, could you tell us like a little more there? I'm kind of curious. I'm pointing to this person. Who the fuck is this? I don't think I've ever encountered them. Will has a cool gimmick with the devil contract, but his personality is terrifically shallow. I thought people would be more against me on this one. These are strictly romantic options as opposed to like party members chat, just so we're clear. Yeah, no, these are yes, this is romantic as opposed to party. Hold on, you don't want to fuck Will, but you still have him in C rank. Wouldn't that make him D rank then? But like, I acknowledge that he's a handsome lad. Like, they're like, right. being objective about it. Like, he's not without charm, and he's hey, cousin Nagi, appreciate the subscription. But he's like, he's just not my thing. But he's not like no fucking chance at all. There is absolutely a character here who isn't. Who is D rank, but yeah, I don't know who this person is. Her hair looks pretty. She clearly puts some effort into styling herself, but I just don't know anything about her, so she's a C. Next up we have Shadowheart, and in so many ways, Shadowheart is like the perfect companion. She's kind of a weird goth ninja. She uses cool magic. She has great hair. But she has one big flaw that I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into. So we're gonna put her at A tier. It's fine. It's whatever. We don't need to talk about it. Next thing is that I forget her name. Okay. So this woman Mizora. So in my first playthrough chat, like I just think Mizora's pretty cool. Like I might have slept with Mizora, feeding on the souls of tens of thousands of dead people. It doesn't. Who remembers? I don't. Anyone remember how their first playthrough? It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. Minthara. she's not for me, I think. Like, she's cool. I like her. She seems like an interesting character, and she seems like she has some stuff going on when you recruit her into your party. But, like, she's not specifically my thing. You know? She's not quite it, but, like, she's definitely hotter than Will. I think she goes into B. Oh, Lae'zel. My little intolerant frog. I think Lae'zel is an S. I think Lae'zel fucking rules. She has some of the best dialogue the entire game. Her design is absolutely gorgeous. I love Lae'zel. She's S tier. My girl Lae'zel is S tier. More like Lae'zel. I bet no one's ever made that joke before. Karlach. Okay. Karlach, on the surface, is a lot of what I like. She's like got muscles, and she's big, and she's great. But whatever it is about Karlach's personality, I think what it is, right? Chad, I mentioned earlier how I have a disproportionate amount of lesbian friends. I think what it is that Karlach is the kind of person who I feel would date my lesbian friends as opposed to me. And I think I'd be really pumped that that were the case. You know what I mean? So that in mind, that knocks her down from an S tier to an A tier to me. Yeah, and I think Lae'zel beats Mizora. I have no fucking idea who this person is. There they go. I have no idea who this person is. That said, I'm seeing a lot that's working for me, so we're gonna drop them in A tier. Yeah. I would rather hang out with Karlach than fuck her. Still want to fuck her, but more often hanging out. I would love to grab a beer with Karlach. Out of anyone in the group, if you said, who do you want to grab a drink with, I'd love to go for a drink with Karlach. I just don't want to romance her. That's meant to be Jaheira, but the portrait looks weird. I don't know who Jaheira is. Gale, fucking D rank, fucking eat my magical items, you stupid asshole, you miserable little man, you boring fucking dude. I don't care about your little woman made of light. I don't care about your shitty pajamas. He has the shittiest pajamas in the whole game. I don't care about Gale. I do not care. Yeah, Gale, just not interested. I've never understood the thirst for Gale online. Just came from making stuff for my Renegade Space Marine chapter. What are we doing? We are ranking the romantic options in Baldur's Gate 3. Then we have these two twins. So these are two these are a pair of dark, I think they're dark elf or they're drow, I can't remember. Courtesans you meet in Baldur's Gate. You know what? I've already slept with them. It was pretty cool. And when I say them, I do mean that plurally, and it was fun. There was a fourth person there. Drow equals dark elf. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. The magical four-way. Yeah. So I think that means there's not a lot to them, so I think I'm gonna drop them in A tier. B tier. I think B tier. And then wait. Who the fuck is this? Oh, the Dream Guardian. Not for me. I understand them more in their second form than I do their first, but not really for me, I don't think. I think they're at the top of C tier. Halcyon. Okay, look, chat, Halcyon's not really for me in any dimension, any form he comes. It's not really my thing. But can we agree that they committed to Halcyon, okay? They made some moves with Halcyon, and those moves are not necessarily into directions that I particularly think about. But, you know, they did it. They did it, and that was for someone. And I think out of the sheer respect to the bear community, you could take that whatever context you want to use that word is correct. I think we're gonna go low A. We're gonna go low A. And that leaves finally our little beautiful boy Asterion. My feeling is that if Asterion doesn't make you feel like a little something, I'm not sure I understand you, and that's okay. He is S tier, top rank, for sure. I love Asterion. I think he's a great character. I think his design is fucking beautiful. He's a character designed to just make you want him. And it's interesting. The Dark Urge playthrough, he is all over me. But he doesn't really go with my character. In the original playthrough, I really tried to get with him, and he would have nothing to fucking do with me. But yeah, I love Asterion. I think there's a lot of really good cutscenes with him. I think his story is really weird and sad, and just I think he's a brilliant character. And yes, absolutely top of my fuck list, no question. But yeah, that's everyone. That is how I would rank the Baldur's Gate 3 romantic interests. That was weird, but John is bottom. I can't rank myself. Oh, wait. No, I don't think that's... Okay. You have to bully him and be neutral or aligned. He likes that. Well, honestly, same. What does it say about me that I feel something about Halcyon but not Asterion? I think, Ozen, that just means you're into big tree trunk men, and that's okay. That's cool. Now do it for Final Fantasy VII. All S tier, baby! All S tier! Except the dog, not him. Or the giant cat robot. What age is Yuffie? Because that's also a disqualifier. No, no. Okay, god damn it. I knew it. Withers with big naturals mod, of course. Okay. Yuffie is 16. Okay, well, off the fucking list she goes. No, thank you. Did you play Expedition 33? Absolutely. I don't think anyone in your party in Expedition 33 is like a bad character. They all fucking rule. I loved that game. The reason I actually wanted to go back and play Baldur's Gate 3 is because Expedition 33, it filled me with like that elite tier joy from a game. And I think the last time I felt anything close to that was with Baldur's Gate 3. And now replaying Baldur's Gate 3, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the shit. This is the good stuff. So I genuinely think that, like, I'd have to go back and look. If you asked for my games of the last decade, I should really do that list, shouldn't I, chat? For sure. It would be... I think there's a really high likelihood that Baldur's Gate 3... Okay, when did Undertale come out? So yeah, Undertale would beat both those games for me. I know some people are going to think that's sacrilege. Then we got Yakuza 0 as well. Also 2015. So yeah. I think Yakuza 0 and Undertale would be my two favorite games of the last decade, and Expedition 33 as well as Baldur's Gate 3 would be my third and fourth. I picked up Makoto recently in Third Strike, and I see she's so fun. I see the light, John. Oh, Sierra, welcome, buddy. You should go back in for your 10,000th hour of Isaac. You will not want to kill Edmund afterwards, promise. Tier list of characters from Look Outside you would date. Oh. Oh. I don't know if there's anyone so far. Oh no. Random MVS the world. Random versus the world. Finally able to catch up on a stream, but I'm very sad because I bought the Speederoo shirt, wore it once, and got it stained, and it got stained, and I ended up damaging while trying to clean it up. I might upcycle something in the future, so not everything is lost, but still very sad. Oh, Random, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. That sucks. If you can find a way to message me, do. Okay. So guys, I've prepared a little segment for today's stream. We talked about fighting a lot last week, and this week, before we dive into some Look Outside, I wanted to talk about my personal favorite fighter in the world right now. And their name is Death Sentence. Death Sentence is a fighter who comes from America, and he fights nearly exclusively in the street beef scrapyard. This week we'll talk about loving. No. I just want to see how familiar the chat is with Death Sentence here, because this is a saga that I am just locked the fuck in on and need to talk about. My guy, we doing this? We are absolutely doing this. Okay. So basically in America, there's this very kind of amateur fighting organization called Street Beefs, and I watch some of their shit sometimes, and it's really entertaining because you get a really broad spectrum of like people fighting, and everything from like complete amateurs to dudes who look like they're like a couple of years away from going pro. And one of my favorite fighters on it is called Death Sentence. And Death Sentence is this 5'11", 125-pound guy. And I'm gonna show him now in a minute, but I just want you to describe him, okay? He wears a skin-tight black bodysuit and a Naruto headband. And I have just become fascinated with this guy. In his first 5 fights in Street Beefs, he went 5-0 or 0-5, which means, well, okay, you know what? Let's check him out here. This is my boy Death Sentence, okay? And I want to make it really, really clear here that I am a genuine, unironic Death Sentence fan. Okay? I love this guy. I think he's fucking awesome. I love the confidence. I love the pageantry. I think he has so much heart, and I respect the fuck out of him. So this is all with love, just to be clear, just to be 100% clear. Let's check out one of his fights. That's this is how Death Sentence starts his fights. So, okay, one thing I notice is that his height keeps changing. In some fights, he's 5'11". In some fights, he's like 6'4". And I don't know why that happens. But here he's listed as 5'9". Maybe he grew. So his name is Death Sentence. He starts every fight by going, I am Death Sentence, which is just awesome. And then he goes, I'm going to end this fight in 2 seconds, which I love the confidence. I love the confidence. He describes his fighting style as a mix between Batman and Vegeta. And just to break that down a little bit, what he means is that he has the technique of Batman, but with the killer instinct of Vegeta. He starts all fights the same. Oh, buddy. Okay, that was actually fucking so sick. That was really good. Death Sentence starts all his fights with this massive big flying kick. So he gets caught and then he takes the guy over. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And things go a little downhill from here. Oh, death, buddy. So that was it. That was his first fight. It didn't go super well, but we got his next fight here. He's so awesome. Oh, death, buddy. So I would say neither of these dudes seem like great fighters, but let's keep watching. Okay, so like, say here, look at the amount of energy Death is putting into punching this guy's back. There's no point in punching someone's back like that. Like, you're just not going to do any significant damage, and you're gonna burn yourself out completely. This is a little bit painful to watch from a grappling perspective. That was a beautiful knee. That was actually good. Like, he kind of has the guy in the ropes here. Oh, he's got him. Like, he's totally got him. But the problem is he gasses out super quickly. Man, I thought this guy was a killer. Why hype him up so much? I didn't say he was good at fighting. I said I love him, and I do. That's fucked up. That was fucked up. Maybe he didn't know that the fight was, like, on a pause. See, like, the poor Death Sentence, like, he's just so gassed because he didn't pace himself at all. Like, anyone going 100%, like, trying their hardest for, like, a minute, it's so difficult. Oh, dear. So right now, Death Sentence is in a very, very bad position. And now he's in a guillotine. And he's out. Oh, poor Death. So at this point, Death Sentence is 0-2, which isn't great. Oh my god, Death, I love him. Oh, that was beautiful. That was actually a beautiful takedown. I wonder does Static have any actual grappling? Yeah, he looks like he does. And he's about to lock in an armbar.
That's right, boys. Mondo.
Or a triangle.
So this is meant to be like MMA or like pro wrestling?
This is MMA. This is not pro wrestling. There is very little training going on here. So, like, in most fighting stuff, you're not meant to hit someone in the back of the head because that's genuinely, like, dangerous, as in kind of life-threatening. And I think that's just what happens. And look at Death Sentence. He knows he did wrong.
Down, don't be just kicking, because you can't kick on the ground like that. I'm only going to warn you one time, you're not hitting him in the back of the head. You do it a second time, it's over.
Oh, that probably hurt a lot. Yeah, it did. I mean, I get it. I've gotten really vicious kicks to the body before, and they'll put you down so fast. So Death Sentence is now 0-3. But maybe this time. Death Sentence.
Yes, sir! White Wolf! Prepare to be slaughtered like the pig you are. Hold up, White Wolf. Want?
Okay.
Clean fight, no knees to the head. Alright, we brought the dogs out.
Death Sentence forgot to buy hairspray for this, or hair dye for this fight, so he spray painted his head. That is 100% true.
Any last things you guys want to say? Death Sentence, watch the back of the head, alright? Ready? Let's go!
You can't start every fight the same, because then your opponent knows what you're gonna do. So that was actually a really nice little takedown from White Wolf there. I wonder, does he have any training? Poor Death Sentence. And another guillotine choke and he's out. White Wolf to me looks like he probably has a little bit of grappling. So what are we at now? 4-0? Okay. So Death Sentence has a little bit of a temper, and I don't approve of this. If you guys have heard me talk about fighting, you know how important how important to me it is to be like chill with your opponent and to be like cool towards them. Death Sentence isn't really like that. He gets pretty mad. Yeah. Death Sentence does not seem to tap out. I think he tapped out in the last fight after the body kick.
Winner by submission.
Setting in, give me a second. I walked in here, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. Death Sentence has a huge name. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just want to give also a shout out to Death Sentence, even though he wasn't.
Okay, look, I know some people are going to be like, "Oh, that dude's such a fucking nerd" or whatever. Like, look, he stepped into the ring in like an MMA fight, you know, like that. Whoever you are, whatever you sound like, whatever you look like, that takes fucking heart. Like, fighting is hard and fighting is scary, and the absolute hardest part is just getting to the point that you get in the ring. So, like, a lot of people who do it, like pretty much anyone who does that, like, I respect them to a certain degree. if they're not fucking awful people, it helps as well. But yeah. You doing MMA or boxing in the scrapyard pit, John? I mean, if the opportunity ever came, Hunter, I totally would. I don't know when that could happen.
We're not gonna go there. Shout out to Dennis Dennis for coming even though he was late. And I'll see him next month. Same result.
Family, look, man. All of it, you can see. Y'all laugh.
And I think that's it. Okay. So that's kind of where we leave the saga of Death Sentence. He is a fighter with a lot of heart that, you know, he's completely untrained. He's completely fucking untrained. And I think he's very committed to this, like, this character he's kind of playing. You know what I mean? So where things get a little bit interesting here is that Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse, professional MMA fighter, he basically decides that he wants to take Death Sentence under his wing and train Death Sentence. And for those of you who might not be familiar, Demetrius Johnson is largely considered one of the greatest mixed martial arts fighters of all time, Mighty Mouse. He has like an incredible record. He's had incredible title runs. He's had some of the biggest fights in the game. The only reason he doesn't get like quite as much recognition as other guys, and it's a shitty reason, is because I think he's like I can't remember his exact weight division, but it's like flyweight. Like he's not like a heavyweight or anything. And he also doesn't seem to be like a terrible person like John Jones or something like that. So there's a lot of people who really like him. Mighty Mouse decides that he wants to start training Death Sentence. And so the two of them basically start hanging out. Is this not a really good camera shot, chat? Is this not fun? A largely unsung goat. He propped up an entire division in the UFC. They had to keep it around for him, lol.
Now it's time to sit
But basically, he like
down with Mighty Mouse.
he does this documentary series. I don't want to watch too much of it because you can watch it over on his channel, but it's called the Death Sentence Training Arc. And he basically goes through Death Sentence's old tapes and like interviews Death Sentence. And if you've watched this series, what's kind of insane is that you realize how much of a gimmick Death Sentence isn't. Death Sentence truly believes that he is one of the greatest fighters of all time. And I think he puts it on a certain amount, but I think he's one of those people, he embodies the character so much that like he believes it, you know? He really believes that he is going to be the world heavyweight UFC champion or whatever. And it's just kind of insane. Is the volume low for copyright reasons or something? Yeah, pretty much hunky Bill Nye. I bet the first advice is stop starting with a flying kick. There's a lot of advice, but like you can hear
Future opponents.
With him and watch all his fights he's ever done in Street Beef.
Now it's time to sit down with Mighty Mouse and watch my fights and future opponents. Me and Mighty Mouse are gonna sit down, do a breakdown of all the videos, and then we're gonna discuss the combat strategies for the next war.
All right, Mr. Death, welcome to the LVP. Where we're gonna...
Okay, let's watch a little bit of Death Sentence here.
A lot of moves I'll probably have to get up and demonstrate, but the gut punch, this move I'll use this move a lot. I take their arm, karate chop it, and then I just lay into them.
What about teleporting?
Oh yeah, the teleporting. So I learned to teleport from Sifu and Batman. They taught me how to use the ninja teleportation system, and I use it every time in my fight. Even though I don't actually teleport, what I do is I slap them in the face, and while they're temporarily blinded, I move to one spot from another spot. Blind them, then I'll be somewhere else, because as you can see, I am a real life ninja. So those are the moves I use.
So what's the daily training routine and weekly training routine look like?
All right, so let's say I have a fight coming up. I pick up 30-pound weights, I lift it up, and then I do this with it, and I do that for hours, like hours. That's how I hit so hard, and that's why I'm so undefeated in hands. Then I would
So Death Sentence claims that like nobody can beat him with hands. No one can hit as hard as he could. We'll get to that.
practice my martial arts from Batman and Sifu.
That was actually like a really nice wheel kick.
Then I would practice my martial arts from Batman and Sifu.
Boom, nice. That's actually like my wheel kick isn't that good.
I like to put on Batman Arkham City and emulate what he's doing. I memorize the moves in my head and I practice the moves at least 8 times, and I mark how many times I practice in a book, and I do that for all of the videos I watch. I do squats every day to strengthen my legs, kick training from Batman, and then I would go outside, run for cardio. That's how I made this body.
He does not. He has no cardio and he does not run much. I love Death Sentence, but he is absolutely lying here.
Pretty much indestructible.
So do you train at an MMA gym?
All my workouts are at home and at Planet Fitness.
So what do you think you can...
Definitely need to improve on.
So anyway, he starts training with Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson, and it's interesting. You can kind of see Mighty Mouse getting, I guess, frustrated with Death Sentence in parts. Like,
Is my
Death Sentence is young, and I think he's kind of buying into like a lot of his own shit, you know, and it can be a little difficult, I think, for it can be a little difficult for Mighty Mouse to like get through to him. So let's check out this clip. Bro, took him 10 minutes to learn 1-2 John. Hunter, I don't think he learned it. I don't think he learned it.
We gave him that simulation of, hey, in the morning you're gonna do strength training, and then after that you're gonna go home, relax, eat, refuel, then we're gonna go hit pads.
DJ just clap.
Not you, fucker. You.
Oh, sorry.
I'd really recommend this documentary series to everyone. It's really good.
Chicken tenders.
Oh. What's that? 10 times. It could be.
DJ will feel my true power in this striking practice. I keep telling people, a lot of people sleep on my power, what the haters do. They don't know how hard I hit. Interview all my opponents. Static and White Wolf might say some bitch shit, but if they're honest, they don't want to get hit by me. They don't.
So this is the thing that like Death Sentence is kind of obsessed with. He really loves this idea that he can hit very, very hard. And I'll tell you a secret about martial arts, chat. Hitting very hard is not difficult. Hitting hard is like the easiest thing you can do. You get anyone in front of a boxing bag, like a punching bag, and if you just like give them a little bit of training and show them how to put all their weight behind the punch, they will be able to hit it hard. They'll take a big giant swing and smack into it. Hitting hard is easy. It's not something that like you really need to train a lot. The problem is like landing a hit. Like it is so much harder to land a light hit than it is to hit something hard. Like you could get like a fucking teenager, right? You could get like a 90-pound like 18-year-old girl, and you could like if she can put all her body weight behind the punch, she can hit hard. If she hits someone like right on the point of their chin with a big wind-up swing, she'll have a decent chance of knocking them out. Like it's the amount of power behind the punch is so much less important than your ability to measure distance with a punch, your ability to like bleed through someone's guard with a punch, your ability to like throw the right punch at the right time. And when you really one of the telltale signs to me that someone like has not trained a lot is when they talk about how hard they can hit.
When you're a professional athlete and you're preparing for battle, you gotta have all that we think.
I think with a passion. The hardest parts of this whole session, this whole experience was the fucking cardio. I can't run for shit. I can't. I ran.
This is the crazy part to me. Death Sentence looks quite in shape. He has no cardio at all.
And it. Come on.
Look at shadow box. We're in a shadow box, okay? Shadow box for 2 minutes, okay? You ready?
Do I use what I know or just?
Audio is really low.
You in shadow box. Whatever you think shadow boxing is, go ahead. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's not seriously critique bro. He's obviously on the spectral, like, come on. Like, I think he's definitely on the spectrum, but there's a lot of people who do martial arts that are on the spectrum, and it is like a huge advantage. There's a joke among high-level jiu-jitsu practitioners that like a certain amount of autism, a certain amount of being on the spectrum is massively beneficial in terms of how you store knowledge and how you are able to be like, I know this position and I know what to do in this position. So like, I think he's still like, yeah, I think dude definitely has like some learning disabilities. I think he's still a human, and he's still able to do this stuff.
Do a kick?
You tell me, you shadow boxing? I ain't. Impressive.
Like he is athletic. Like you got to give him that.
Careful now.
Oh, anyway, so he does a little bit of training with Demetrius Johnson, and that is when another character comes into this. He does some grappling training, and you know, I will say, I think Death Sentence grappling is actually not bad. Like for like, you know, a white belt who's never done anything, I think he's actually like, he's got some potential. Like he has these big long legs, and he seems to very naturally take to like a triangle, and I think he should go that way, but I think his heart is really set on being a striker, you know? I think he really wants his fighting style to be Dragon Ball Z.
Like I said.
Bro, his head is a basketball. That's kind of cool. But anyway, so this is where another character comes into this story. And that character is Death Penalty. Death Penalty is this guy who has been showing up at street beef competitions dressed as Death Sentence and making fun of him. Let me try and find some footage of Death Penalty. So this is Illuminate the State, also known as Death Penalty.
Wait more.
He's 1-8 street beef. Okay, this could look.
Death Penalty is also not the greatest fighter. He is 1-8. He got his ass kicked by an old man here, which is wild. But I think maybe that old man can box a little bit. And yeah, Death Penalty is calling out Death Sentence and being like, I'm gonna fuck you up, Death Sentence. And so now, after his training with Mighty Mouse, chat, what say we watch the fight between Death Sentence and Death Penalty? Okay, here we go. Death Sentence! He's so fucking cool. So this is Death Penalty, Illuminate the State.
to state I'm 6'4", 139. It's about to shut this punk bitch up. It's time to shut him up. I'm sick of his fucking mouth.
I'm gonna kill this bitch ass. I weigh 135. I mean 135, yeah. And my height 5 something.
Face off, face off.
Come on, death sentence!
Protect yourselves at all times. Dap up if you want. Dap up if you want. It's going down, baby. Street beast. Round one. Let's work.
Come on, death sentence! Okay, immediately, death sentence is not, he's not punching like you should. I'm not a good striker by any means. I'm an absolute fucking beginner. But you kind of want to go like straight as opposed to like the windmill, like the Simpsons windmill attack. But look at him, he's using jiu-jitsu. He has him tough. Okay, so if you don't know grappling, when someone's legs are around you like this is called full guard. And what this means is that Death Sentence has his arms and his legs to fight with, while Illuminate the State only has his arms. So like his legs are basically out of commission here. So Death Sentence is actually in the dominant position here as much as it might not look like it, at least from a grappling perspective. Come on, Death Sentence. He's got him. He's got him in a choke. And at this point, death penalty gives up. Okay, this is Winged C. Winged C is also an amateur fighter, and he's actually pretty good. He is Death Sentence's assassin. He dresses the same as Death Sentence, and he's actually like pretty. He's not bad.
This is street beef.
Let me just grab it here. What a fucking awesome place to start.
Hi, chat. I'm Wing C, 140. I was just at a furry rave last night, so honestly, I'm tired as hell. But it's for the main character.
He said that he was just at a furry rave last night, so he's tired as hell.
Lore. So,
But let's see how he does here.
Protect yourselves. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Round one. Let's work.
Oh, that was beautiful. Like, he knows he's actually kind of good. Beautiful hood wheel kick. Stuffs the low, goes into grapples, hitting him. Very good. You can tell, like, he's just having fun and he's kind of outclassing his opponents. Oh! Oh! I think his opponent's been banished to the land of wind and ghosts. And he uses some legit grappling there. Not well, but I could see what he was going for. And full mounts. Oh, fuck, like his hands are heavy. That would fuck me up if so. If someone was beating my ass like that and dancing in between, I wouldn't know what to do. And that's it.
That's it.
So yeah, Winged Sea, that's Death Sentence's best friend, and he's actually, like, kind of a legit fighter. But yeah, so Death Sentence, you know, he's picking up some wins. He's picked up his first win, and that brings us to his most recent fight. And he fights a YouTuber, I think, called Zachary. And we're gonna go to that now. Sentence! I don't know who Zachary is. I think he's a YouTuber as well, but that's all I know about him.
I'm ready for you. I'm gonna bathe in your blood.
Death Sentence is gonna bathe in his blood.
Okay, guys. My name is Zachary. My first time out here in the scrapyard. I'm gonna fuck Death Sentence up. Zachary's gonna die. This isn't a fight. It's a demonstration. I'm pretty excited for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Fire Chick, for letting me come out here. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate all the members here at the scrapyard area. I'm gonna destroy him. 2 seconds. I'm gonna bathe him. And that's gonna be a great fight. I'm ready.
Alright? Can't even talk, you're fucking my shit up. Listen to my commands all the time. You guys ready to fight? Ready? Alright, get back to your corners.
So Death Sentence is back to being 5'11". I don't know, chat.
Alright, fight, are you ready? Fight, are you ready? Fight!
That's fucking wild. Okay, actually, like, he's so close to getting a rear naked choke here. Oh god. And then the glove, I think he accidentally throws his glove at him. And like again, like you can see it in Death Sentence posture here. Unfortunately, he's just gassed again. Like he's just dying, and it's unfortunate. So Zachary looks like he has some like super basic striking, I think. Like he's got head movement. His his chin is hanging out there, which makes me think like which makes me think he's maybe an amateur, but like he's got a jab, he's got a hook, which unfortunately is more than Death Sentence has. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, he's so tired. Death Sentence, come on. You can do it, buddy. Oh, Death Sentence. He's just gotten... So, like, if I was in a situation like this, generally what I would do is I would do as little as possible and just defend and get some air back in me and try and get some space. Because, like, you're not gonna hurt anyone with, like, slow punches. Like slow, exhausted punches. Like that ain't nothing. And so, like, Zachary's been resting, so he's able to load up and just land some bombs. Why does it have to be so close to the Yamcha pose? So yeah, Death Sentence is very angry again. But yeah, like, he was pretty close with that. You know, that was near. If he had gotten him down, and like that was some nice head movement there. But yeah, I felt so bad for Death Sentence. But unfortunately, I think, like, in a lot of ways, the dude's his own worst enemy, because like he needs to train more. But there's one other bit I want to go over before we finish up with Death Sentence. And this is Mighty Mouse approaching Death Sentence after the fight. And this is the entire reason I wanted to do this little Death Sentence saga. It's basically the speech Mighty Mouse gives him after his loss to Zachary.
That's done with all that, and his whole posse's all done talking to him. I'm gonna talk to him, see how he feels, tell me he did right, tell me he did wrong, and go from there. How do you feel?
I'm disappointed and livid, man. I'll come back.
Yeah, it's part of the game, man.
He's fucking devastated, and like I get it. It sucks. Like, I've been in a couple of fights in my over the years where like I had like a really, really crushing loss, you know, and it does knock the wind out of you. Like, it does really, really hurt. And so I really wouldn't blame anyone for feeling that way, especially after his first big win. To go out like that really sucks, you know, like that is hard.
It's part of the game. I've lost before, multiple times. I got knocked out. I got lost. You lose is part of the game, and it helps you get better to what to work on, right? If we always won, then there'll be nothing for us to work on. So, hey, I'm proud of you. You have fun. You're not injured, right? But now you know what you can work on when you get back home, right?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, we see about to train hard.
Yep. And just like Vegeta didn't win every fight.
No, he did not. No.
He did not win every fight, but he kept on training to try to get as good as Goku, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there we go, babe. Hey, and then I am the most thing I'm very proud of is you and Zachary showing sportsmanship. It's okay. It's okay to be humble and kind to your opposition. There's nothing wrong with that. Right?
Yeah, I guess. No.
All right, bring it in, son. Bring it in. I'm on status now. Oh, I'm fucking old. Good job, man. Good job. All right, so
I just thought that was genuinely like sweet and just like so like again really cool on Mighty Mouse. But that's Death Sentence, you know. It's like I've kind of just become obsessed with this dude and his story. I think it's really, really fascinating. And like, if it's not obvious, if that dude actually learned to fight and became a legit fighter, I think that would be fucking awesome. I think that would be so cool. I don't know that he can do it is the one thing that kind of makes me unsure about that, because I think he's probably a little too trapped in this idea of Death Sentence, like this kind of badass character he wants to be, when in reality what he is a person with no training, you know. And if like, it kind of comes back to this thing I always say in martial arts, like, if you don't know how to fight, you don't know how to fight. It doesn't matter what you think you would do. It doesn't matter how you think you would handle the fight in real time. If you've never really been involved in like fighting or like been in a proper fight or like trained, then you just don't know what to do. And that's not your fault. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you suck. It just means you don't know how to fight. And Death Sentence doesn't know how to fight. And so I think if he's really going to move forward, he needs to admit that to himself. And I also think he kind of needs to drop the whole thing of like, I'm gonna murder my opponents. It's like, no, your opponents are your, you know, the way I look at it, they're your brothers and sisters, they're your training partners, they're the people that are going to push you to get better. and you don't need to pretend you're going to kill them. You just need to fight them. And yeah. But John, have you considered I am simply built different? I did not consider that, Inquisitor Thomas. That is an excellent point. Learning real fighting is just going to put him in a box. Oh.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
A few seconds ago, Folgo_FH, thank you for the subscription. That was actually inspiring. You know, like yeah, I think it's just the kind of thing that when you, like, in order to get better at anything, you have to be a certain amount of real where you're at. And like right now, I think he's just right, someone without training.
Mondo cool.
John, arguably against kayfabe? Guys, he's been replaced by AI. Imposter. Imposter.
That's not true. Everything is normal. Everything is regular. I am real. I have blood in my veins. Friendship sentence. But anyway, yeah.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
SXE Glenn, if someone wanted to learn to fight for basic self-defense, what would you suggest? So if you just want to learn to fight for basic self-defense, what I would do is I would take up grappling for a year, and I would take either boxing or Muay Thai up for a year. If you do 2 years of martial arts and you learn grappling, so you could learn grappling, you could learn jiu-jitsu, you could learn maybe judo, you could learn wrestling for grappling, and then for striking, you could learn boxing, you could learn Muay Thai. That's kind of it. After 2 years, you will be a better fighter than 95% of other people. Unless someone's a complete physical phenom, you will know how to control them, you will know how to take them down. Self-defense is tricky, because when you start getting into self-defense, the goal is to not get hurt, right? The goal is to, like, get away from a situation without taking serious damage. And the truth is, just a lot of times fighting is not the solution there. De-escalation is the solution. Acting in a way where someone doesn't want to fight you. So it's been a long time since someone kind of tried to start a fight with me. But I think if someone tried to fight me now, my attitude would just be like, oh, buddy, no, you don't, like, let's not do this. Like, come on. Like, this is no. I would keep my hands up because I don't want someone punching me in the face, but I would not immediately, like, shoot for a double leg and then drag them into an ankle lock. I think I would try to do everything I could to just be like, yep, you win, cool, awesome, that's great. You know, I'm not interested in fighting. You know, that, like, I don't want to get into a street fight. Now, if you would like to come down to my gym at some point, good sir, perhaps we could have it out there. Like, that's me, but, like, this is why I say I love fighting, but I'm not violent at all, you know? It was just last month where you started a fight with someone else. That's not true. It was last month that I finished a fight with someone else. I feel bad saying that. That was the fucking best. Self-defense is such a different world. Quite honestly, martial arts, combat sports related, but not what... an assault is like. Yeah, like you start getting into very different things. Now, that said, Soccer Tetris, what I would say is, like, it depends on the kind of assault as well. But if it's like, if you are trying to defend yourself against one attacker, I would say grappling jiu-jitsu is really, really invaluable, especially for women. And then multiple attackers, probably boxing and striking. Did John watch the boxing breakdown video of HDMX? I've watched a little bit of it. I linked it in the Versus Wolves Discord earlier. Confirmed, Super Eye Patch Wolf is Ippo, not Sendo. Oh, like, legit. Like, I would never want to get in a fight with someone outside a gym. I'm just not interested in doing that. Like, it's really just something that would bum me out. But, like, when I see two guys, like, outside having, like, a fight in the streets, that bums me out, you know? It's, like, I just kind of feel like, fucking lads, come on. Like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing here? You know, like, this is stupid. And like it's not out of fear or whatever, because like I can, like at this point after training for the time I've trained, like I can, you know, like if we get someone new in the gym or whatever, I can ragdoll them pretty easy. But I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm training with them. Like we're making each other better. Like we're it's cool, you know. I don't want to hit someone I don't like. As weird as that is. I saw people having a dance off yesterday. See, there we go. Are you a teacher? It's so fucked that consider. Oh, sorry, you're not talking to me. Let me see. I think HD Max just dropped some wisdom. Warrior in a garden instead of gardener in a war. That's pretty good. John, what if the 7-year-old who bodies you shows up? Okay, look, Doc USB, I have requested a rematch several times, but her parents have been unresponsive, and you know, in Ireland you can't legally challenge a child to a street fight. So what am I meant to do? What, because of the woke liberal rules protecting children, I can't legally fight them, so I have no recourse, okay? Warrior on YouTube instead of YouTuber in a war. I'm on the spectrum and a smaller guy. I avoid fights at all costs, but I want to be able to defend myself. If I don't have a choice, it's nice to know I can do that. Sexy Glenn, I don't know if you're asking for advice or not, but if you have not, dude, grappling, just jiu-jitsu. I've told the story before. You can find that on my channel, my jiu-jitsu rival story. But I have known some absolute beasts who are like 4'11", 4'10", and they were absolute terrors. You want more fan art of that rematch? I would be delighted. The woke liberal rules are protecting John. If it were Remedy of Revenge. If it were not for the laws of this land, I would have slaughtered you. John 2025 to a 7-year-old. I have minor fencing experience. Does that count as self-defense? Does that count as fighting? I mean, yeah, I think it does. Like, probably doesn't count as like self-defense, but I think a lot of the kind of emotions and a lot of the kind of mindset is the same. John, you only learned martial arts because you don't have the wisdom or intelligence to be a magic user. I'd like to see you try use a spell book. That's pretty true. That I can't deny that. The dyslexia has its claws deep within me, and unfortunately, I just can't read them spells. Have you seen All In? I can't seem to find your reviews of the matches on the Wrestle document. Tet's Jacket, I have not yet. I will. I'm kind of taking a little break from wrestling. I think I've just been kind of bummed out because of just all the shit with WWF and just how lackluster I feel the product is and all their fucking weird bullshit outside that and all their supporting of actual sexual predators and complete monsters. I have tickets to WWE Live next Friday. I bought them last year.
That's right.
And I'm gonna go,
Cool.
but I feel weird
I've
about
never
it.
been in a fight, but I did once stare at a guy with utter ambivalence.
Fair play to you, the Dan Vale. A good stare will get you out of a lot of situations. But yeah, also, chat, because of that, the stream is going to be Wednesday next week as opposed to Friday. Fight the parents of the child and then stare into the eyes of the child and say, "What do you when you want revenge, find me in the ring." So the problem there, Minimum Ray, is I think I never confirmed this. I think her dad is my old jiu-jitsu coach, and there's already footage of him whooping my ass online. So yeah, I don't think that'll work. He's a black belt as well, and he also destroyed me. WWE is trying to smother AEW content, which makes their stuff worse. It does feel a little like that, but I don't know. I think they're just trying to. When I look at WWE now, I just see a company trying to maximize their profit and just like it's all about selling shit. It's all about making money. Do you want to know like something that pisses me off? What I see online when people talk about how AEW isn't growing their audience, or how they're not like appealing to the mainstream. I have no idea if that's true or not, and like as a wrestling fan, I don't fucking care. Like, I can't imagine sitting there watching wrestling and being like, this is really going to grant us a greater market share. Like, you fucking weird loser. Like, why do you care? Why are you shilling for a fucking corporation? And like, I'll criticize AEW when they do shit stuff, you know? Like, they kept the belt on MJF way, way, way too long. There was a period for like at least a solid year there where it felt completely directionless and rudderless. And I think they have a habit of pushing young prospects way too early in a way that they can't handle. But like, nothing I say about their products has anything to do with like, they're not going to be able to capture those merchandise dollars of the mainstream. Like, what like, when I hear someone like that, it's just like, okay, you listen to the Jim Cornette podcast and you have used it as a replacement for your own opinion. And it's like, oh, it drives me fucking insane. But yeah. The wrestling fans that track ratings. Like, to a certain degree, I think, like, ratings and stuff like that can be interesting. But when they're tracking the week-by-week shit, it doesn't really mean anything, you know? Like, it's just, like, I like to track the box offices of movies, but I like to track that stuff because it's a predictor of what movies are going to be made, like, in future, you know? But yeah, it's... When it just becomes this weird rating war and like, oh, AEW dropped 5 points in their third quarter, or oh, WWE dropped X points, it's like, what a fucking boring way to talk about a very interesting thing. Excuse me. I find people who think that the less popular things are immediately worse so deeply infuriating. Yeah, you know, and it's something I don't get now. Like, I remember it's something I see a lot now, but like when I was growing up, like the big thing was like people were trying to be too hard, like the opposite direction. Like you weren't like, you never wanted to be mainstream. You never wanted to be watching the shit everyone was watching. You always wanted to like be doing, you know, like having a weirder interest or not rooting for the big guy. And like, there's still a lot of that around for sure. But I also think that like, there's a lot of people now where like they're rooting for the corporations, you know? And it's so fucking weird to me. Like, it's just like, Elon's not gonna give you a job, you know? Like, it's fucking bizarre. Yeah, it's a strange one. But anyway, maybe that's a rant for another day. Guys, I feel like playing some Look Outside. So what say we do it? raise that volume, chat. Is that okay? Little on the loud side. Cozy HD 7649. Which do you like, One Piece better, One Piece or Hunter x Hunter? I like Hunter x Hunter better for sure. You're quiet relative to the game. That should be a bit better. Okay, I think that... Okay, I'm going to turn the game down a little more. How is that, chat? Let me know. Okay, everyone is a little low on health. Loud, way too loud. Make the game louder. Oh, I see the problem. Sorry, yeah, my bad, chat. That should be fixed now. You are quiet still. So it should be better. Much better. Sounds perfect. Screen is a bit small. Yeah, let's fix that. Okay. Okay, we got some frozen veggies. Wait, hang on. Let's see what time it is. It's 12:41. Okay, so we still have a long day ahead of us. You hear a knock at the door. There's someone at the door. What you do? Look at the keyhole. You don't see anyone here. Oh god, okay. Hey, you in there? I want to make friends. What will you do? Who are you? I'm Dan. Just a friend. Open up. Don't leave your bud Dan outside. Don't leave Dan hanging. I've been cooped up inside for so long. I just need to see someone, you know? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I mean... It's never gone wrong for us to open the door. So why don't we embrace hope in our hearts, believe in humanity, and open the door? Look at you, bona fide friends. Can I come hang out? You got any food? What about video game? I got video games. Come in. Hey, my buddy, my pal, it's John. How is it hanging, buddy? What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Man, your place is awesome. Thanks for letting me crash here. Oh, hey, if you go out again, can you bring back more games and snacks? What did you do before all this? Wait, are you kidding? I'm a legendary Let's Player and a video game commentator. I'm also a part-time unboxer. Okay, he's a content creator, it seems. What do you think will happen? I don't know, man. Seriously, I hope this.
Bought a spooky T-shirt from eyepatchwolves.com. Oh, it's so scary.
I need to change that.
Me versus you, third strike FT3 Acromacon 2026. BTW, have you built any gunpla as of late? I'm curious.
Yes, I have. I have nearly completed a new real grade, which I will show on stream when I do it. Thank you, Anonymous. I don't know, man. I seriously hope this doesn't push back the development schedule for Cosmic Disaster 2. Did you look outside? Haven't gotten a chance yet, but I doubt it lives up to the hype. Okay, this guy seems okay. Can we bring him into the party? Okay. Maybe we'll leave behind Sophie this time and bring Dan. I do feel bad about using a child to fight. So he's a level 2 creep. He doesn't seem very strong. Begin the video on a calm, positive note. Enable support and healing for allies. Begin the video on an angry, negative note. Enables offensive skills. So this guy is an influencer. And every battle he starts a new video? That's kind of awesome. Yeah, we need to heal up Rathu. We need to cook something else. We're kind of... Okay, and Papanu is going to be able to heal us a little bit, and hopefully Dan will as well. Okay, we got some bandages. Okay, we'll leave it at that for the moment. And I think we are heading back down to the sewers. We're heading down to the basement, if I have that right. And we've been through here. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, wait, no, this thing's friendly. And I know we've tried all these. And I think this is where the Kamen Rider guy lives. Where is he? Because I do need food. Fuck! Oh! Oh, I hate that guy. I hate that guy, chat. So wait, how do we get back down to the basement area? Okay, here we go. So we've already been through here and we've taken out a fair number of the enemies. Oh, we gotta equip our new boy. Okay, we don't want to equip him with Joyce. Metal bat. That's going to take down his defense too much. Okay, there's the big worm thing, and we've slowly been taking out the different parts of that. Okay, we took out those guys. Picking up a lot of Lisa vibes from this game. I would say Lisa's a very different game. I think probably the two of them share a little bit of DNA somewhere. Like, you know, both creators have definitely seen Undertale. You know, have definitely or not Undertale, Earthbound, and like are fans of that. I would say. Oh shit. Oh man, okay. We're fighting a floating corpse, I guess. Shit, we must have already used shared lunch, damn it. Power tam. Okay, damage. Okay, he's resistant to bash attacks, which is a problem because I think that's everyone. Dan took 25 damage. Dan is blinded. Okay, we're gonna throw an item because we want to do some slash damage instead. Oh god! That's bad. Okay, we're doing fuck all damage to this guy. Damn, okay. Okay, we've tried bashing, we've tried piercing, neither of them are working, so we're gonna go for some slashing damage. Options. Oh my god, this guy's resistant to everything. Okay, Dan is nearly dead. Oh god, we need this guy to die. Shit, Dan really needs the experience from this fight. Okay, I really don't want Dan to die. A lot of options. I think gotta go in with some heavy attacks. Yes, okay. At least Dan's gonna get some experience now. Dan is now level 3. Cool. But we are low on health, and that is bad. Oh, that's where we just came from. Hey guys, it's your boy Dan here. I'm about to die, so you might say things are not so bueno. from Scatten Eric there. That's pretty good. Oh no. Oh, not another one of these guys. Fuck. Oh. I need to respec. I kinda wish I'd brought Sophie. Okay, he's stunned. That's good. This guy doesn't seem as resistant as the other guy. Okay. So Dan can amass viewers and then heal himself with those viewers. Which is good because we don't really have a dedicated healer on the team. Come on, just a little more. Come on. John takes 26 damage. Come on, go down, go down! Yes, okay. Everyone gets XP. Plumbing tools found. Okay, I was hoping Dan would level up there. I do not want to fight these guys. Yes! Oh my god, that never works the first round. You feel a tingle on your shoulder. That keeps happening. So we've been here. You can drop down from the top to waterfalls with action button. Okay. Hopefully we have not trapped ourselves in a death situation. Okay. So I think we need to equip ourselves with a little bit more of a range. So equip him with a kitchen knife. We'll equip Rathu with a stabby knife. And he has a mop. That'll do. What? Is that an enemy or a... Hey, ever seen a fairy before? Now you have, hee hee. Hello, little fairy. Hello. What do you want, human? I'm all out of fairy dust, but I could give you my... But I could use my fairy magic if you like. So, do you need my fairy magic? David is worried. What is... David? But... I thought... I don't know you. Is this a goblin trick? Maybe the goblin sent you. You don't even know my name. I could trust... Oh wait, he's one of the kids, isn't he? That was absolute. Chat, help me recall. What is this little kid's name? I like them a lot, and I want what's best for them. Not a lore test. I might lame this out, chat, and just look it up.
Oh, let go. No. On the final.
Alice. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. That's my old name. Now they call me Princess Mist Blossom. Okay, fine. I'll go back to David. But I missed that last line. So shit. Okay, hopefully we have a bit better luck with them this time. Okay, they're resistant to that. They're resistant to stabbing. So they bashing is the thing that they seem to not be resistant against. Hitting very hard, but he is inflicting status effects. Okay, fine, I'll go back to David, but fairies don't do homework. So David is a giant monstrous spider creature we found. But he's also a teacher who still has regained his humanity, or who still has his humanity, but is also in charge of a bunch of special needs kids. I have a little soft spot for special needs kids, so I really want to help them out. Okay, everyone is blinded. This is bad. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes! Okay, good. John's party is victorious. Dan is now level 4. Calm down, learns. Okay, I think we gotta heal up a little bit here. I think I'm gonna use stimulant on Dan. Oh! Dan can actually bank, so he still has 5 people watching right now, so we can actually bank audience members. That's cool. You feel an urge to run away. Oh, Christ. I appear to be in a bit of a pickle, chat. Oh, this thing is hitting like fucking crazy. Yeah, this is bad. let's try and make this work. Okay, let's try blind them first. Let's try stun them. We're just, like, I know this thing's fucked up, so I just want to try and blow it up as much as possible. Okay, it's blinded and stunned. That might help. 71 damage. It doesn't have crazy high defense. But, yeah, we could be in a... This we could be about to wipe. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, resistance to bashing attacks. Damn it. Okay, Dan's unconscious. Okay, he is our weakest party member, so it's not the end of the world, but it's still pretty bad. Rathu, fucking load up, son. Oh, Rathu's unconscious. Okay, this is... I don't know that we can win this. Boiler Beast is bleeding horribly. Okay, it is taking 120 damage. Is it still blinds? Yes, it is. Okay, we might be able to lame this out. Okay, it's resistant to that. Oh, God damn it. Okay. It's no longer blinded, but it's still bleeding. John falls unconscious. Okay, it's only Papanu now. But the monster is bleeding so badly, we might just be able to survive. Okay, we blinded it, and it's attacking. It's bleeding horribly. Okay, it's still alive. It's still alive. Okay, it's blind. Papanu's gonna guard. Kicks with many legs, 6 damage. It misses. It misses. It hits with 6 damage. Papanu is stunned. It attacks, 25 damage. Papanu's got 3 health left. It's damaged. It's nearly there. It's bleeding horribly. It's stunned. It takes 120 damage, but it's still alive. It's still alive. Oh my god. Oh, this is so fucking close. It can't have much health left. It can't have much health left. Is there anything I can do? Revive someone back to consciousness. Okay. Let's bring John back. Okay, John's alive, so at least there's 2 targets now. Papanu goes down. It misses John. It's bleeding heavily. And, oh, it's... Oh... We missed. It's over. We go down. Fuck! Oh, man. Oh. God damn, I felt like that was close. As soon as he stopped bleeding, I was like, ah, we're fucked. After the rat baby thing took its first steps, it started walking around everywhere. Now it's making messes all over the apartment. That's okay, sweetie. Maybe this is what being a parent is like. You hear a knock at the door. I must have missed that last time. Hello. Okay, and we are going to also eat our veg. Oh, actually we had 2 potatoes. I thought we cooked them both, but we didn't. Hey, did you know I'm actually a pretty famous game reviewer online, so I'm going to give you a special gift just this once. I'll review all of your games. Okay, here goes. Wizard's Hell, Arcane Tears, an outdated series for depressed Japanese salarymen, 3 out of 10. Super Jump Lad, easily the worst game in the series, primitive, childish, 2 out of 10. Honko's Grand Journey, baby's first pirate exploration sim, easily outclassed by Sidewell Martin's Pirate City, 2 out of 10. Mudwheel 97, should be renamed Boring Wheels 97, shocking, shameful, tepid. Rat's Courage, cumbersome tank controls and a weak class system, simply not good enough, 3 out of 10. Myramidin, middling starting point to a bold, innovative series. Overall, not a bad collection, 7 out of 10. That was pretty good. I'll take Honko's Peak. Okay, that's looking better. Now, I guess my question is, who do we want? I mean, I want to take Dan because I want him to level up, but who do we want to leave at home? Rathu is good because Rathu has a gun. Repair the special mop, I think. Special mop, special mop. Okay, that explains some things. Okay, I might leave Rathu at home this time. Dan approaches the kid and picks it up, but just stands there awkwardly holding it. He puts it back down and walks away. Maybe Dan doesn't really know what to do around kids, let alone a very weird one. Hey buddy, my pal, it's John. How's it hanging, buddy? Yeah, alright, let's go. Okay, so everyone's looking in decent enough shape. Maybe we'll play some video games. No. You have 6 games, play something. What should you play? Scary first-person dungeon crawler with lots of monsters based on tabletop RPG. Sure, I'll give this a go. Rat's Courage is a slow, atmospheric first-person dungeon crawler. You remember seeing it in a lot of old gaming magazines, but never actually played it. You spend the time wandering through obtuse and confusing labyrinths, slow-moving skeletons. So this is that game series, the FromSoft one. It's not Dragon's Crown, it's Kingsfield. Attempt to stop you, and the controls movement are cumbersome, but the moody atmosphere is kind of neat. Rat's Courage is a kind of clunky but enjoyable. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. It's now evening. Yellow. Oh, I think we've met this person before. Hello. Hello, I'm a nurse and I have some extra medical supplies. Are you interested in trading? Yes. That doesn't look like a nurse. So does any of the medical gear sound interesting? Let's trade. This is all I have right now. We have a lot of money, Jesus, and we need a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we can absolutely load up on a lot of this. This will make the dungeon dive much easier. Gloves. Heals infected wounds. And I think we can probably craft some stuff with this. That's actually, I think, worth it. And we'll buy a little bit of disinfectant. Maybe some antidote as well. And let's see if we can sell anything. Can we sell that silver dust? I know that was meant to be valuable. Could be valuable. Doesn't seem like it is. And actually, we need to find the vending machine again and put our money in the vending machine, because remember we actually got some good stuff out of that. Okay. Do we have any? We don't need 2 cowboy hats. We don't need 2 plastic gloves. The tooth pendant is just not what we're looking for. We actually need to start using ranged weapons, I think. Okay, I think that'll do. Okay, I'd like to give Sophie a shotgun. It seems I can't. Can I give Papa New a shotgun? No. Okay, I think this should make our journey downstairs a lot easier. So let's try again. And I also want to find the vending machine, because remember we got some good loot out of that last time. Also, I want to equip. So Sophie. That's a crush weapon. And I also have a crush weapon. Dan also has a crush weapon. Okay, I want to equip me with a pierce weapon. And I think that's how we have to go. I think it was the Mars disc, and was it the Sun disc? Or the Moon disc? Fuck, I can't remember the combination of discs. I need to get the key up. Disc values. Okay, got it. They're locked 3. Okay, so we want to make 3, which means we can do Mars and Pluto. No, Mars and Earth. So that vending machine there is what we want to get to. But we don't want to fight that guy. Oh shit, we forgot to make our chemicals. Rare nectar candy. So basically, some of this candy can like level up your stats, which is really handy. Okay. I consider that a successful mission. Hell yeah. So I just want to go back up and create some mix our chemicals. That music is such a jam. It really is. Wrong floor. I kind of regret killing the shopkeeper. It was great for like an immediate boost in resources, but now it's left me kind of stranded to get any other resources. Man, maybe I can't mix anything. Nothing. Okay. That shopkeeper was a good dude. Yeah. Unfortunate what happened there. John, did you see the shopkeeper Eugene's back room? I think so. I guess I didn't. But now that we have the disc key, I actually might hang out a little more in the ground floor. Or was it the ground floor? No, it was... Okay, I want to try and steal Common Rider shit again. This guy will fucking murder us if he finds us. Fuck. Oh, he hates it when I take his anime figure. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. The door in the building security room is locked. Equal signs. Okay, so we have to make 2 equals here. So let's see. If we do, so the sun is 13. So Mercury is 0, Venus is 0. So if we do Earth and Void, do we have Mercury and Venus? Okay, we don't. This is tricky. Sorry, chat, I'm looking at the key here. So if we do Mars and Void and Earth and 0, that might actually do it. Shit, where do we put the Void disc? Okay, that's not gonna work. So if we do Sun and Mercury, that'll be 0. And then... Okay, I don't think we can actually make it work right now. We'll have to get that other disc back. But I think there's some others in here that we could potentially do. Door is locked, 16 is etched. So Neptune, do we have the Neptune disc? No, we do not. Number 5 is etched. So number 5 is Pluto, which I think we do have. Huh. Oh, I think we've already been in here. Okay, back down into the sewers, and this time, we're not gonna get murdered by a giant and horrifying creature. These fucking guys. Damage, Sophia's blinded, that's no good. Floating corpse of 32 damage, Sophia attacks on the marble, 22, John attacks, 4 to resist. I think we can just wail on this guy till he dies. Sophie a lot. the Joyce was down. Oh, god damn it, already. That was like one fight with the Joyce. Ugh. But it's actually still the best weapon we have for Papanu, so... Sophie's bleeding has stopped. I don't want to fight the pipemen. I don't want to fight the pipemen. Okay, we're back to close to where we were before. Hello, little fairy. Okay, what's I need fairy magic? You owe me $20 for the spell. What did it do? You know, fairy stuff, I think. You can talk to frogs now. Amazing. Now you owe me $20 for the spell. Sure, kid. Whoa. I'll buy so much fairy candy with this. So do you need anything else? David is worried. David, but I thought that she thinks I'm a goblin. It's Alice chat, am I right? That's right. I can't remember. Duct tape again, John. I don't know that we have any more duct tape. Okay, so that's one of those kids saved. Okay, so... fuck. We know which way it's coming this time, at least. You feel an urge to run away? Yes, I do. Oh god, it's coming! Oh! Okay. You feel an urge to run away? No! No! I thought that was the puzzle! I really don't want to fight this guy. But I can get away from him. I just have to... Yes! Okay. Oh, fucking God! This is so bad. Okay, I'm dead. No, you can't get away from him. That's such bullshit. God damn it. Oh, I'm so fucking annoyed. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh! That's a really chill game over song. God damn it, we've made zero progress. Okay, let's go through everything again. But I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the solution there? Because there's nowhere else I could have gone. You made progress, right? You learned things. I don't know that I did. I get your line of thought. There would be something behind the monster, though I'm not sure where else you're supposed to go. Yeah, I don't know. Solution is violence. Maybe if you feed yourself to the monster enough, it will tire the taste of you. Okay. Is the save system restrictive? It's pretty restrictive, yeah. But, like, in a good way. Do we need to kill that monster? That's what I'm wondering. I think a new path opens up after you trigger him. Okay. I'm pretty sure the gates around the sewers open up after you press the switch. Okay. Okay. You spend some more time talking with Rathu. Dan approaches the kid and picks it up. Yep. Okay, and... I think not fighting him is also an option. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Okay, let's play the squad tactics game. Oh, sick music. Dan knows this one, says he played it for 2 weeks straight on release. It takes a while for you to remember where you left off in the game since you haven't played it in weeks. After a few clumsy mistakes, you start making progress. You have a squad of 6 ants, 5 veterans, and a rookie. Dan keeps telling you what to do. It's a bit annoying. You get the feeling something good might happen if you manage to beat this game and bring those ants back home safely. You should play this again sometime. This is a lot of fun. Plus 30 XP, plus 25 cam. You play for 2 hours. And then those are all Dan's reviews. Okay. This time I kind of want to take Rathu, but I also, like, I wish I could equip someone with a proper gun, but I can't. Because I have a shotgun, but no one's able to wield it. So I guess... I'll take Rathu because I want him to... I want Rathu to level up. No sign of the dock yet. I could kind of use her coming along. Oh, that's because I haven't made the second potatoes yet. They can't wield because it's 2 hands. Got to unequip the melee. Are you sure about that? Oh shit. Here we go. Okay, so what about Rathu? Okay, Rathu gets his custom handgun. We're gonna put a shotgun in the hands of a social media influencer, because that doesn't seem to be a bad idea. one. Now equip Joyce. And I believe I cannot equip the claymore, so I will equip the chef's knife. So, okay, we have a chef's knife, we have crushing, we have slash, and we have that. Okay, so I'm going to equip Rathu with a piercing weapon. A dagger works for Rathu, that makes sense. And get that teeth pendant off you, Rathu. Okay, okay. This time, just so you know, I've been making a video game in my spare time. Tell me about it. Don't worry, I will. See, this is revolutionary mix of RPG, platformer, strategy, simulation called Slime Cannibal Blood Renaissance. There's some fighting game in there too. I've been working on it for a couple of years. It's conceptually solid, in a really good place right now. I haven't decided what engine I'm gonna make it yet. Oh, but when this is all over, I'll hire you if you want. Man, when I went to animation college, I remember so many people were like, just so you know, when I leave here, I'm gonna start my own studio and I can give you a job if you want. And none of them did. Not a single one. You don't have an engine? Nah, not yet. So far I've just been planning. I'm not a coder. That's where you come in, if you can code, I mean. You hear a knock at the door. It's now the evening. Okay. Oh, he has a scalpel this time. I think those are pretty good. But he has way less medical supplies, which sucks. But fuck it, let's buy what he has and hope that it works out. Okay, I was really hoping for more medical supplies there, but what are you gonna do? But maybe we can make some stuff. Oh, yes, we can. Yelly Fresh, I'm screaming out $1,600. Oh my god, is that a lot, Yelly Fresh? Okay, this is actually working out all right. Oh, we're fine. Okay, and everyone's in like decent-ish place health-wise. Man, 40% is pretty good. Now we do have some bandages. Okay, I feel okay about this. I feel good about our current setup. What game is this? This is Look Outside. It is a really, really cool RPG Maker style game, and we've been playing it for the last couple of weeks. This was Mars and Earth. Tempt him away from the gumball machine. Man, he does not go for you. Come on, fucker. Such a good song. It's such a good song. Oh, shit. Escape. Oh, nice. What the fuck? What is going on with this game? Usually we can run away. So that's what happens when you fail to run away. But okay, now we've successfully escaped. And we go straight back into the battle. Is it bugged or something? I feel like maybe there's something after getting fucked up in an update or something like that. Look at danger. It's too big, I think. Yeah. I think I have to fight this thing now, though. That's really weird. It's a typical glitch, John. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you had no chance. Yeah, like when I leave the fight, I immediately warp straight back in. It's cool. I think I can take him, but it's just, yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Okay, let's hit him with a slash. Let's hit him with Papanu. Let's hit him with a pistol shot. And let's hit him with a... Dan took fine damage. Papadu takes no damage. John took no damage. Okay, he's weak to blunts. So that's okay because we know that we can jump on him. And he doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage, so maybe I don't need to waste bullets on him. Okay, he was nothing. 200 XP, nice. Cassette found, misshapen limb found. Dan is now level 3. Okay, that was actually fine. Now let's see about the candy we got. Special candy, uncommon candy, heals at least 20 HP. Okay, that's pretty cool. Rare line candy, heals at least 40 HP, permanently boosts luck by 2. Okay, and rare soda candy, permanently boosts HP by 20. Okay, that's a big deal. Okay, so we got some options. Okay, again, let's try and steal Kamen Rider's shit. We're going to steal his Nintendo Switch. His energy drink. Now, he always goes insane when we steal his anime doll. Danny develops. Thanks for leveling me up, John. Danny develops. Thanks on level 3 now. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Why are you stealing from the poor man? Look, I have no respect for... As a giant anime fan, I have no respect for fellow weeaboos, and I take what I will. That's what it's all about, really. Okay, we're gonna use these fights to start getting Dan's viewership up a little bit. And so then we can use his viewership to heal when we get in a more intense fight. Okay, I need to start... Crushing attacks are what work on these. Oh, so now, because I have entered the, like, heal streamer mode, I have aggressive attacks. That's pretty cool. Down to 35. Okay, that's not good. On, go down. Okay, this should be it. Nice, okay. Man, they take a decent beating before they get on. Down is now level 4. Awesome, okay. I do want to heal Dan up a little bit, though. Maybe pop a new as well. Okay, I'll save it. Feel a tingle on your shoulder. Okay. So I'm guessing this opens up. Godspeed, Princess Miss Blossom. Okay, so now we go to the other ends, and that's where we run back to. You feel a tingle on your shoulder. I feel like we've gotten 2 of those messages. Come on. You feel an urge to run away. You don't have to tell me twice. Fuck. Okay, I think it stopped chasing me now, so can I just explore it a little more at my leisure? This is that classic survival horror thing of thinking I've gone the wrong direction, or thinking I've gone the right direction when I want to check out all the side routes, and then mistaking a side route for some... Yeah, it's annoying. Let's take out these things. Okay, I don't know what a furnace tick is. I want to take that out as soon as possible. Chef's knife was damaged. Joyce was damaged. God damn it. What is this? That's the dog, is it? Yeah, it is! The creature seems to relax after smelling the chew toy. It sits and waits for you to lead the way. Aww. Take a stimulant. Healing spray. Super explosive. Take a firebomb. Okay, this is a good little haul. I have a feeling something is coming. Okay, the bodies are gone. Okay, I don't suppose there's any other way out of here. Well, that looks bad. A terrible sewer beast draws near. Yeah, no fucking shit! Join us. I'm not gonna do that, sewer beast. Sewer Beast is stunned. Dan fires a shotgun shot. Firebomb. Oh, that wasn't actually that hard. 240 experience. Rathu is now level 9. I wonder, should I have maybe not used all my good items for that fight? You feel a tingle on your shoulder. You feel movement in your bag. Roach, get out of here. Got it. It's wriggling in your hands. Keep it. You put it back in your things for some reason. Oh, Christ almighty, what is that? Oh, I feel like we're headed for something big. Okay, I think we basically have to just kill all the things that are blocking this thing off, which means going up all these different directions. No, 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 whatever the fuck that is, no thank you, do not want. Oh, I hate this. Oh, no, 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 no. No, absolutely not. No, thank you. You feel a tingle on your shoulder. What the fuck? Okay, we got another. Hey, don't kill me. I'm Tickle the Friendly Tick. I'm here to drink blood and make friends. My, you look both friendly and positively engorged with blood. I can't believe my luck. Oh, are we going to be the best of friends? Say, got any blood to spare? I can trade you stuff for it. I'm an awfully resourceful tick. So what'll it be? I have spare blood. No, I'm not letting this guy, Sure, okay. Anything interesting nearby? Okay, let's kill this dude. Oh no, I was betrayed. Where is it? Where is it? Something's coming. Oh, that's trying to get to me. God, I hate these things. The joist's broken. It's damaged. So okay, is there 2 stages of damage? God damn this fucking thing. think because the joist is broken, our options are super limited. And Papanu isn't doing that much damage. Oh, we are taking so much more damage than we need to in this fight. Finally, God. Okay, let's go back up and save. You feel a tingle on your shoulder. Feel a tingle on your shoulder. I get it! I have a tingle on my shoulder! You're away for hours. The danger was exciting, but strangely thrilling. Exploring bonus, stranger sexy. John is now level 13. Papa New is now level 12. Dan is now level 6. Cure learned. These fucking cockroaches. Okay, let me sort out my crew. I have nothing to eat, everybody. Okay, I think we can go to bed. Will you turn in for the night? Yes. Your breath is getting worse. It's now early morning. It's now 5:18. Only 8 days left. What do you want to do? Check news. You spent some time browsing news site. Nothing interesting today. Check socials. You spent some time browsing social media. This is more and more hostility online towards those who haven't looked. It was a bit more playful before. It feels outright hateful now. One person says that they've been changing ever since they looked outside. They attached pictures. It's a garbled mess of nonsense. The replies are a mix of complaints and confusion. Social media makes you feel a bit less lonely, but it can be a bit stressful. +5 social, -5 calm. You hear a knock at the door. The cockroach is clutching a piece of paper with its pincers. Take the paper. The paper is gnawed into a rough rectangle, letters scrawled by tiny pincers from a message. The writing is hard to parse, like the scribbles of a child. Hello, hi, us want to live here, okay? Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, but who do we got? Actually, let me save here. Hi, how are you doing today? Yeah, most of my perishable food is pretty gross now. I couldn't fit a chicken into the freezer, so that's gone now. Okay, I'll be okay as long as I ration, but I'm getting kind of sick of canned food. Canned veggies, canned tuna, canned beans. Oh, don't forget frozen pizza bites. I just want to eat something real again. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her about recent events. Wasn't anything too stressful then? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can smell your cooking through the wall and get jealous. Let me know if you find anything good to eat. I'm sick of... Okay. There's someone at the door. Look through the keyhole. It doesn't look like anyone is there. Hello? Still nothing. Nobody's here. Oh, there is something on the floor. You pick up a vodka. Okay, let's have a little shower, lest we get too stinky. Your mind wanders to the apartment building itself. It sustained so much damage on the inside. How is it on the outside? Is it still structurally sound? Will it be able to stand for much longer? You shower for about half an hour. You have soap and hot water, and the shower feels very effective. Hygiene +60, calm +10, morale +4. strangely, you feel great. You feel grimy. You should brush your teeth. You brush your teeth with some toothpaste plus hygiene. Okay, let's play some more of that game. You resume your Myrmidon game. You get through a pretty tricky part, and Laurie, your rookie aunt, gets shot in the rearmost left leg. She's dragged out of the danger by 3 other soldiers as fourth gives covering fire. She survives for now. Dan groans that you messed up. Laurie gets really strong if you can protect her, apparently. He says you should have listened to him, but no. This is still a lot of fun. Plus 30 XP, plus 25 comm. Played for 2 hours. I'll play crosswords for 3 hours. You start the beginner level crossword. The clues are very simple and all of the vocabularies are quite basic. It's almost noon. You hear a knock at the door. You spend 2 hours completing your puzzles before being interrupted. You complete 7 puzzles in that time. There's someone at the door. A robed figure stands at the door, hunched from the weight of the oversized backpack. What will you do? Hello? Little bits and bobs, ends, doodads, knickknacks, bric-a-brac. You have some? I will open the door. It never goes wrong. It literally never goes wrong, chat. That's me, Morton. I like little things people discard. Maybe call it junk. I can pay you. You have 12 junk. Give him all your junk. You give 12 junk to Jordan. Morton gives you $20. Morton gives you some snacks. You receive Chalky Bar, bag of chips, muffin. Morton gives you denim vest. Morton gives you a small pack of healing items. Oh, this is fucking handy. Okay. Chat, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much. I will be back Wednesday next week, and we probably won't play Look Outside. We'll probably play something else. But yeah, guys, listen, thanks so much for joining me as per usual. I will see you next week. And yes, I love you. Also, I think we're going to start posting some videos to regular Eyepatch Wolf that are not streams.